Welcome back to the Galloway garden here in Scotland. Absolutely gorgeous day today. Beautiful sun is shining, the sky is blue, the leaves are starting to bud, and that blanket of green is coming back. Absolutely gorgeous. It feels like we've been waiting for it for a long time. The weather has dried up and we haven't had any rain for a little while as well, which is wonderful. What a relief. Part 2 of the pond today. So if you cast your mind back to the previous video, we had gotten the pond in, got some gravel in and did some planting around the pond. And I was waiting for the pond to fill up with rainwater, which we were due, and it arrived and it did fill up most of the way. So the next step was to fill around the area with some gravel to get some plants in and top the water level up, and then to wait and see what happened. I only spent £5 on building the pond, so I didn't quite manage to meet my completely free challenge. I spent some money on the plants to go in, and there's nothing I could do about that. I couldn't source them from anywhere else for free, and that was fine. I didn't mind spending the money on the plants. Here's how we got on. So this is where we had gotten to in the last video. I'd done some planting around the edge, and I had put some bricks in the pond to act as stairs in case any creatures or critters fell in. Sprinkling a little bit of gravel around the edges. Which the gravel will aid with drainage. Oops. And it provides like a little kind of beach kind of effect, which is nice to look at, but it's good for the creatures as well. Let's give these new plants a good watering in. But to be honest, it's going to rain a lot because we are in Scotland. It'll be very rainy the next couple of days. And then, by golly, I'm hoping we have some more dry like we've had today. I've never found a watering can that I'm happy with. They splatter everywhere. Pretty chuffed with progress so far. Still a wee way to go. The planting's coming along. Bit of gravel. It looks like it's being squeezed, but probably is. Pretty chuffed with that, and the plants doing well. We're forecast rain, so I'm going to just let it fill up on its own. I ordered some aquatic plants from Amazon. I wasn't able to get to a local garden centre. Having no idea what I needed, I bought a complete pond plant kit that came with plants and a basket and gravel and soil, all the things that I didn't want to buy separately. The kit cost £15.95, which is actually pretty reasonable because some of these items you'd be looking at paying £4 or £5 each. The kit has 3 plants in it, yellow iris, and then please forgive my pronunciation, Acorus and purple pontidaria. We've also got soil, a basket and some gravel. On the back of the packaging, it shows you where you should put the plants in terms of depth of your pond. I found that very helpful. These plants are mostly marginals. So they arrived as bare roots and they were packaged really nicely in moss. They looked pretty healthy. They weren't overly dry. They also weren't saturated. The soil looked like a really good quality compost. I've never used aquatic soil before, so I don't really know what I'm looking for, but it was a nice big basket and there's plenty of room for the plants to grow. I could also, if I wanted, I suppose, put some more aquatic plants in as and when I get them. Spent a little bit of time deciding where I wanted them to sit in the basket, and then I just planted them as I would any normal plant. There were no instructions on the packaging apart from a few diagrams, and a newbie like myself with no experience at all could have done with a little bit more information. The little gravel bag was the perfect size and it topped it all off nicely. So all things considered, I was really happy with this kit. It felt like good value for money. Next job was to get it into the pond and start settling everything in. Mr. Gigi helped me with this. We built up some more bricks and stones for creatures to get in and out easily. Took a little while to get it how we wanted, and it's still very much a work in progress that I will be adding to over the coming weeks. It had filled about 2/3 of the way up from falling rain, and I topped the rest of it up with some water from the water butts. I used the packaging for reference as to where to put the plants, so they were submerged but not too deep, and then finally another little topping up of water to cover the gravel. It was really exciting to get to this point, and it started to really look like a little wildlife pond. The plants that I've used so far are called marginals, and they're important for creatures, larvae, etc., to climb out of the pond. But we really need something in there to keep the water fresh, and that's an oxygenating plant. This one is called Alodia, forgive my pronunciation again, and there are 10 oxygenating weeds. They arrive, they're quite moist, they are alive. They have a little lead weight at the bottom. I didn't want all of mine to be in one bunch, so I separated them out and put half in the weight and half so that they could just float around on the top of the pond. I ordered this pondweed from Amazon. It cost £6.99 for 10 pieces. So in total, I've spent about £23 on aquatic plants. Because of my weakened immune system, I needed to wear gloves, which I didn't have to be able to put the weed in. So Mr. GD did it for me, and he did a brilliant job. We put some down in the corner and let the rest float on the surface. I plan on getting some more plants, maybe a lily pad, somewhere for the creature to sit on. But for the moment, this will do. The most important thing is that the pond is up and running. I'm really happy. I'm just desperate for some wildlife to start moving in. They say if you build it, they will come. I've got to trust that. It's been up and running for about a week. Every morning I run out and have a look to see if there's any progress, but there's been nothing yet. But I'm sure that pretty soon we'll have some little critters moving in and there'll be lots of life happening around the pond area. So thanks for watching. Please leave any comments of anything that you think I might benefit from knowing, or any helpful tips. It is the first time I've had a wildlife pond, so I am a complete beginner with this sort of stuff, and I'm just taking information from the internet. But if there's anything that you feel that I've missed out or that would help to encourage some wildlife, please comment below. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And please do visit the Galloway garden again soon.